I'm going to talk about occurring patterns. So let's look at weather warnings. So let's start from Lionshead OB Wireton. So Wireton's going to get some Lionshead OB Wireton. It's going to get some total rain and freezing rain amounts of 30 to 50 millimeters. There's some yellow warning with rainfall warning and that's rainfall warning. So it's going to start from Thursday, April 2nd, 4:56 a.m. to Eastern Standard Time to Thursday, April 2nd, 8:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's already the whole thing is done because yeah. So let's look at pressure patterns. So starting from 8 p.m. So ignore this. So 1012, 1016, 1020, 1024 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next 24 hours, which is 8 p.m. April the 3rd. What time it is? Whatever. So 1020, 1016, 1018 millibars of pressure, 1022 millibars of pressure doesn't exist. So let's go to 8 p.m. So 1008, 1012, 1004 millibars per pressure, 1006 millibars per pressure. Let's go to next 24 hours, which is 8 p.m. Sunday, April the 5th, cold, the freezing temperatures. So 1016, 1012 millibars, 1020 millibars per pressure. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. March the 16th. So 1020, 1016, 1000 and something. That's gonna be 1012 or 1000 moderate. So let's go to precipitation pattern, which is refresh to 2 p.m. Let's check how long the video is. 1 minute and 2 minutes. So, like I said, over Watertown Boyles in Hanover, Collingwood is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next hour. Bombi, Stanby, Salaby, Milan, Adela, Betty, Georgina, Babliasos, Nagola, Angava, City, Edmonton, Oko, Sissaga, Brampton, Orange Hole, Toronto, Hill, Newmarket, Scarborough, Snowfall, Oshawa, Ipswich, gonna get some Cobox, gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to 5 p.m. There is something. So Line said, Obey White Temple in Hanover, Collingwood, Bombay, Stanby, Salaby. Midland is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So, Port Scarborough, Richmond Hill, Brampton, Newmarket, Orange Hole, Stouffville, Uxbridge, Oshawa, those is a Coburg. Georgina Babelius is a berry, or the doses are going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Sissaga, down Toronto, Hamilton, Okonaga, Niagara Falls City, Belleville is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. There is something. Like I said, Obey Wartime Bombi, Thunder Beat, Solid Beat is gonna get some 0.6.25 millimeters of rainfall. For Elgin, Collingwood, Ready, Georgina, Baptist, Orla, Uxbridge, those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, including Coburg, Belleville. So Scarborough, Pickering, borderline. So Hanover, those are gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Brampton, Richmond Hill, Scarborough, down Toronto, Dosage, Niagara on the Lake, parts of Niagara Falls City, Dosage are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Newmarket, Orange Hole, Stouffville is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Falls City, heavy super 5 millimeters, and light is light rainfall 0.25 millimeters. Whole thing in Niagara Falls City's rainfall. So let's go to next where it's possible. So if it's possible. So let's go to Peterborough. Peterborough is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall with the Coburg with the Oshawa. Also, it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. That's the highest, heaviest 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to next hour, which is April same day. So which is 11 p.m. So Hopefully, White Temple in Hanover, Palm Beach, Betty, Adela, Georgina, Beverly Hills, Belleville, those are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Dunby, Saturday is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, including Lionshead. Niagara Falls City is going to get some light is 0.25, heavy is going to be 6.25 millimeters. Niagara on the Lake is going to get some Niagara on the Lake is gonna get some 2.6.25 millimeters. That's heaviest light is 2.5 millimeters. So there's nothing. Actually nothing. So let's go to next Midland. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is 8 a.m. So line said, obey whites and pearls in Hanover. Collingwood, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Saturday. It's gonna get some Georgia, Babylon. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Falls, City, Hamilton, Oco, Sissaga, Down Toronto. Which down Orange County Market Stoffel, Arux, Birch, Valvo, those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Oshawa. Oshawa heavy BS is 2.5, light is to 0.25. Betty's gonna get some, Betty, Midnight's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, Orla's gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next. Parsons Scarborough is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Brampton, Richmond Hill, Scarborough is gonna get some parts of it. It's going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is we did also. So let's go to Coburg. Coburg's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower. Blah, 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 with Solida. So let's go to 11 a.m. It is something. Whitetown, Poyodin, Hanover, Bombay, Sunny Beach, Bay, Midland, Betty, Virginia, Baptizes, Burke, Peterborough, Belleville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Mississauga, downtown Toronto, Oakville, Hamilton, Aragon, Lake Niagara Falls City. Those cities are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Newmarket, Orange Coast, Stoffel. So, Brampton, Richmond Hill, Scarborough, Parkway. It's going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Even this tiny bit of Scarborough is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Usually it doesn't count. Olala is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So, let's go to next hour, which is 2 p.m. So, via Tampa Roads in Hanover, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, South Bay, Midland, Olala, Betty. It's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including parts of Niagara Falls, City, Peterborough. Well, not Peterborough. Peterborough's. Yeah, Peterborough's Hospital, Belleville. Newmarket, Uxbridge, those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including other Laberi. So let's go to next tower, which is 5 p.m. So Alala is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 8 p.m. There is nothing else. 11 p.m. there's nothing else. 8 a.m. there's nothing else. 11 a.m. there's something else. So, line said, Obey Wire Town Poyos in Hanover is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Palm Beach, Hamilton, Oakville. So, let's go to next tower, which is 2 p.m. So, Collingwood, Sotheby, Olala, Parsons, Scarborough, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Butchwasha, Coburg, Hamilton, Oakwood. It's going to get some Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls. It is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, parts of it. Or Elgin, Hanover, Hobsbury, Warrenton's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, including Bombers on the beach. So Lionshead is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 5 p.m. So Hobsbury, Lionshead, Whitetown, Port Elgin, Hanover, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Midland's gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So parts of Scarborough, Oshawa, parts of Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg. It's going to get some. Peterborough is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Belleville is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So Collingwood is 0.25 millimeters. So that's 0.25 millimeters. Sotheby is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m., which is going to take a while actually. So 8 p.m. or 11 p.m. 8 p.m. So this is could be a cold front. So like I said, Obey Whitetown Boyles in Hanover is going to get some Fort Layer, which is 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Collingwood, School Collingwood, Betty, Beverly Hills, Georgia is going to get some 2.5 millimeters rainfall, including parts of Scarborough, Stouffville, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Oakville, mostly. Hamilton, parts of Niagara Falls City, Belleville, Uxbridge. It's going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, including Peterborough. Parts of it. Actually, Peterborough doesn't get anything. Also, parts of Oshawa, Coburg is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including around the lake. Some parts of it. So let's look at Bombay's and the Beach. South Bay. Bombay South Bay is going to get some 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Thunder Beach, Midland's going to get Thunder Beach is going to get some 6.25 millimeters. Midland's going to be 12.5 millimeters. Alala is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Beverly, Georgia is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next. Hamilton's going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is 11 p.m. So it's going to take a while. So line said, obey Whitetown, Port Elgin, Hanover, Collingwood, Betty, Georgia, Beverly, Zolala, Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Hamilton, Oakville. Those is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, including Peterborough. Coburg is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Belleville is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Barcelona on the lake is going to get some 2.5 millimeters, heaviest, lightest 0.25. Heaviest in Niagara Falls City is going to be 6.25, lightest is going to be 2.5 millimeters. So, Bombay, Stanley Beach, South Bay, Midland is going to get some 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is London. Let's go to next tower, which is 8 a.m. Coburg, Peterborough is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Belva is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. Parts of Scarborough, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City, Bombay, Stanley Beach, South Bay, Midland is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including parts of Mississauga. So let's go to Stouffville. Stouffville could get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is 11 a.m. There is something. So Palm Beach, Mainland, Olala is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Spartan's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to next tower, which is 8 a.m. So, line said, obey White Temple, in Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Sandy Beach, South Bay, Mainland, Olala. Georgia is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to Niagara Falls City, Niagara on the Lake, possibly. Babel. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is not very distant. 11 p.m. So Niagara on the Lake, possibly Niagara Falls City, Babel. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Line said, obey Whitetown, Port in Hanover, Collingwood, Bombay, Sandy Beach, South Bay, Midland, Adela, Betty, Georgia, Beverly Hills. Peterborough is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to next tower. Not doing Uxbridge, too far south for snowfall. So let's go to 8 a.m. There is something. Port in Hanover, Collingwood, Beverly Hills, Niagara on the Lake, Parts, Niagara Falls. This is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. 11 a.m. There is something. So, Royals in Hanover, Collingwood, Beverly Hills, Saga, Brampton, Orangeville, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffville, Las Vegas, Uxbridge, Niagara, Lake, Niagara Falls City, holding Holbrook. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 2 p.m. So, Hanover, Niagara, Niagara Falls City, Oakville, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Toronto, Hill, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to Coburg. Doesn't count. So 5 p.m. There is something. So Scarborough, parts of Scarborough, Toronto, Hill, Newmarket. Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Eastern Local, Central Local, Niagara on the Lake, Boston, Niagara, Falls City. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to next hour, which is second final hour. So Niagara Falls City holding eastern local is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall, so including Brampton. So let's go to 117 hours. So this is the final hour actually. Niagara Falls City Participate is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So let's look at total precipitation. So 24 hours. So let's set it up. So how long the video is? 20 minutes, 50 minutes. So let's see if mic is working. Empty. So let's go to total precipitation. 2 millimeters of water. Time per thousand, 3 millimeters autonomous, 3 millimeters. Line says 1.5 Orbs Way is gonna get some 3 millimeters, 4 millimeters of rainfall, 65 millimeters. Collingwood for 2 millimeters. Bombay is gonna be 3 millimeters. Solid base 4 millimeters. Inland is gonna be 4 millimeters. Solala is gonna be 7 millimeters. Bad is gonna get some 5 millimeters. 13 is 1 millimeters. Babylon is 1 millimeters. So everywhere now across 3 millimeters, Hammond is 0. This 1 millimeters. Uko 1 millimeters. Sisaka 1 millimeters. Doctor 1 millimeters. Ramtail 4 millimeters. So for 2 millimeters. Scarborough 3 millimeters. You market orange hole 3 millimeters. Ooks with 3 millimeters. Sasha 2 millimeters. Ooks with Peterborough 3 millimeters. Coburg 4 millimeters. Malva for 3 millimeters. So let's go to next tower, which is. Oops, wait. Let's go to next tower, which is APM. So 21 millimeters is in white. Sample Oats is 20 millimeters. Hopes Way is gonna get some. So Hopes Way is gonna get some. Let's do that later. So line says it's gonna be 20 millimeters. Hopes Way is gonna get some dirt lightest blue, which is very close. So 17.5 millimeters of rainfall. That's in Hope's Bay. Column is 5 millimeters. Solid Bay is 14 millimeters. It's gonna be 13 millimeters. Bombay is gonna get some second, third lightest blue, which is 13 millimeters of rainfall. Somewhere it's gonna be 13. It's actually 12 millimeters. So Alala is good. No, it's 12 millimeters a little bit off. So it's going to be 13 millimeters in Bombay. So let's look at Betty. Betty's we did all of that. So let's look at berries. The 4 millimeters, Jordania, 4 millimeters, Babylon is 4 millimeters, Brampton, Mississauga, 4 millimeters, Downtown, 5 millimeters, Scarborough, 5 millimeters, Stowe, 4 millimeters. Newmarket, also 4 millimeters, Ooks with 6 millimeters, Sasha, 3 millimeters, Peterborough, 4 millimeters, Coburg, 4 millimeters, Babel, 4 millimeters, Hamilton, Oco, 4 millimeters, Oco, lightest is 3 millimeters, heavy is going to be, no, lightest 2 millimeters, heavy is going to be 4 millimeters, heavy when falls 1.5 millimeters. So let's go to next tower, Port Elton. So Hanover is gonna get some. So Hanover is going to get some 15 millimeters, so 5 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next tower, which is April the 5th, 2000 and whatever. So let's go to APM, April the 5th. So 5 millimeters wide. Temporal to 5 millimeters, hardware 5 millimeters, 4 millimeters. Line set obese 4 millimeters. 3 Collingwood 9 millimeters, solid 9 millimeters. Dunleavy's 9 millimeters, Bombay's 9 millimeters, Winler 10 millimeters, Georgina 9 millimeters, Beverly Isles is 8 millimeters, Bad is 8 millimeters, so that's 9 millimeters, 11 millimeters. Could be. So everywhere in Niagara Falls is gonna be 9.5 millimeters. 7 millimeters in Niagara Falls. It is 11 millimeters. Hamilton, Oakville, 11 millimeters. Oakville, by this period time is gonna be 14 millimeters, 13 millimeters. Brampton, 10 millimeters. This is August, 12 millimeters. Doctor, 12 millimeters. Scarborough, 11 millimeters. Total, 10 millimeters. Newmarket 8 millimeters, including orange hole. Uxbridge at 9 millimeters. Also 17 millimeters. Peterborough 17 millimeters. Coburg 10 millimeters. Belleville 11 millimeters. So let's go to next tower, which is which is April the 6th. So 2000. So April the 6th, 2026. So white and 1 millimeters, 4,002 millimeters, Honduras 2 millimeters, Holland, Collingwood 2 millimeters, Bombay, Stanley, Salabase 2 millimeters, Midland 2 millimeters, Solala, Berry, Virginia, Beverly. It's gonna be 2 millimeters, except Beverly is 1 millimeters. Hope's Way is gonna be 0.8 millimeters. Line says it's gonna get some 0.5 millimeters of rainfall. So everywhere Niagara Falls super 5 millimeters. Oakville, it's going to be 1 millimeters. Oakville again 1 millimeters. Brampton, Mississauga 1 millimeters. Southampton 1 millimeters. Scarborough 1 millimeters. Tofu 1 millimeters. Newmarket, Orangeville 1 millimeters. Touchwell, Uxbridge 0.78 millimeters. So Coburg is going to get some 0.5 millimeters. Peterborough is going to get some 0.7 millimeters. Babel 0.2 millimeters. Oakville is going to get some. Heavy is 1 millimeters. Light is going to be 0.8 millimeters. So let's go to Milan. Let's go to next hour. There is no next hour. So let's look at total snowfall before that. Be correct. One of the cities which is 1 millimeters. So 1 millimeter, 2 millimeters in Thunder Beach. So let's go to next hour. Whitesands 2.1 centimeters. Boyles 2.2 centimeters. Hanover is going to be 2.1 centimeters. Collingwood 0.2 centimeters. Langside is going to get some 0.8 centimeters of snowfall. Hobbs Way is going to get some 0.8 centimeters of snowfall. So Bombay is Thunder Beach 0.1 centimeters. Sotheby's 0 centimeters. 1 centimeter Midland. Sotheby. Bombay is 1.1 centimeters. So let's go to Betty. Betty is going to get some 0.2 centimeters. So GD is going to be 0.3 centimeters. Other than 0.3 centimeters. So let's go to Peterborough. Peterborough is about 1 centimeters. So let's go to next hour. 114 hours. So Port Elgin's 2 centimeters. Hanover 2.1 centimeters. Collingwood 2.2 centimeters. That makes Hanover same thing. Bombay is 2.1. Thunderbee is going to be 2 centimeters. Sotheby is 2.1 centimeters. Midland 2.2 centimeters. Olala 1.8, 9 centimeters. 1.7. Berry 1.97 centimeters. Georgina is 1.4 centimeters. Babda 1.3 centimeters. 1.4 centimeters. Everywhere was. It's going to be 2.2 centimeters. Hamilton goes 2.0.4 centimeters. Whole Oka is about 4 centimeters. This is Saga is 1 centimeters. Brown to 1.1. Dodger to 1.2 centimeters. Scarborough 1.2 centimeters. Tofu is 1.1 centimeters. Newmarket Orange 1.4. Ooks 1.0. Oshawa 0.6. Peterborough 0.8. Coburg 0.3 centimeters. Belleville 0.2 centimeters. So let's go to Lionshead OB. Lionshead is going to get some 0.3 centimeters. Hopefully it's going to be 0.5 centimeters. Whiteham 1.3 centimeters. So let's go to next hour. So there is no next hour. So let's look at air temperature pattern. So let's look at air temperature pattern. So I'm going to show a sleep earlier. So let's go to 3 p.m. So your turn. Like you said, Obis 2 degrees, Boyles is 1 degrees, Hanover is 1 degrees, Collingwood 4 degrees, Boyles is 3 degrees, so Bombay, Stanton Beach, Salabay, Milan 3 degrees, Olala 3 degrees, 2 degrees. Prairie is gonna be 4 degrees, Georgina 4 degrees, Webless is 5 degrees, everywhere in Ag Falls gonna be 11.10.5 millimeter degrees, Hamilton Ogles 3 degrees, Saga 3 degrees, Bradford 4 degrees, Dover 4 degrees, Scarborough 5 degrees, Down to 3 degrees, Newmarket Orange 4 degrees, Uxbridge 4 degrees, Sasha 4 degrees, Peterborough 4 degrees, Coburg 4 degrees, Balboa 6 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m. So Whiteham 14 degrees, Collingwood 15 degrees, Horizons with 10 degrees, Hanover is gonna get some 14 degrees, Lionside is gonna get some 9 degrees, Overjay is gonna get some 10 degrees, so Sotheby is gonna get some 11 degrees, Sunnyby is gonna get some 10 degrees, so Bombay is gonna get some 12 degrees, Milan is gonna get some 15 degrees, 14 degrees, Georgina is gonna get some 13 degrees, so 11 degrees. In Georgina, Beverly Hills 14 degrees, 13 degrees. Where is going to be 13 degrees. Everywhere in Agfa 13 degrees. Brampton 14 degrees. Mississauga 11 degrees. Toronto 11 degrees. Scarborough 12 degrees. Tofu 13 degrees. Mississauga 12 degrees. Newmarket Onshaw 14 degrees. Uxbridge 13 degrees. Sasha 10 degrees. Balboa 9 degrees, including Coburg. Hamilton Oakles 12 degrees. Let's go to next hour, which is 3 p.m. So 4 p.m. 3 p.m. So White 9 degrees, Foils and 7 degrees. Hanover is going to get some 8 degrees. Lionside Obey is going to get some 8 degrees. Collingwood 8 degrees. 13 degrees. Solid Beach 6 degrees. Thunder Beach is going to get some 4 degrees. Palm Beach is going to get some 8 degrees. So Midland is going to get some 9 degrees. So 10 degrees. Olala, 14 degrees. Betty's 14 degrees. Georgina, 7 degrees. Bablas is gonna get some 17 degrees. So 18 degrees. So Brampton 22 degrees. This is August 2019, 20 degrees. Atlanta 19 degrees. Scarborough, it's gonna be 20 degrees. Stowe 21 degrees. Newmarket, Owensville 20 degrees. Hooksville 19 degrees. Ashland 19 degrees. Peterborough 21 degrees. Coburg 12 degrees. 17 degrees in Belleville. Hamilton, Oakville 17 degrees. 16 degrees. It's 18 degrees of warmest in Oakville. Coldest 17 degrees. Everywhere in America was 20 degrees, so let's go to one city south of it. There is nothing else, so let's go to 7 a.m. So, watch 1 degrees, line said OB, 1 degrees, 4 hours in Hanover, 1 degrees, Collingwood, 0 degrees, Bombay, Stanley Beach, Salabay, 0 degrees, 1 degrees, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Varys, 1 degrees, Solala, minus 1 degrees, so everywhere in Aqua is 4 degrees. Hamilton, Oakville is 3 degrees. Ranton is 2 degrees. Mississauga 3 degrees. Dartmouth 2 degrees. Scarborough 2 degrees. Tofu 1 degrees. Newmarket, Owensville 1 degrees. Uxbridge 0 degrees. Sussex 1 degrees. Peterborough 0 degrees. Coburg 1 degrees. Belleville 1 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is 3 p.m. It is something. So Whitetown 11 degrees. Four Hills 11 degrees. Hanover is 12 degrees. So Line said Obey is gonna get some 40 degrees. That's wrong. So it's gonna be 5 degrees. Collingwood 9 degrees. Palm Beach 9 degrees. 8 degrees. Thunder Beach 7 degrees. Solid Beach 7 degrees. 65 degrees. 60 degrees in Thunder Beach, Solid Beach. So Midland is gonna be 9 degrees. Georgia is gonna get some 7 degrees. Beverly Hills is gonna be 8 degrees. Valley is gonna be 8 degrees. Everywhere was 12 degrees in Argonne, Lake Naga, City is 90 degrees. Hamilton, Oakville 4 degrees. Sissaga, Toronto 4 degrees. Brampton 6 degrees. Stowe 5 degrees. Scarborough 5 degrees down. So Newmarket, Owensville is gonna get some 7 degrees. So Uxbridge 7 degrees. Sasha 6 degrees. Peterborough 8 degrees. Coburg 5 degrees. Belleville 8 degrees. So 8 degrees, Olala 7 degrees, 9 degrees. So let's go to Whiteton. Let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m. So Port Elgin's 3 degrees, Hanover is going to be 3 degrees, Line said Obey 3 degrees, Collingwood 4 degrees, Bombay, Stanley 3 degrees, Solid 3 degrees, Midland 4 degrees. So let's actually 3 degrees of inland. So let's go to variable Lake Synchro. So Verity is going to be 5 degrees, 4 degrees. Georgia 5 degrees, Beverly is 4 degrees, Alala 4 degrees. So everywhere in Ann Falls 7 degrees, Hamilton Oakville 6 degrees, Brampton 6 degrees, Mississauga 6 degrees, Dodger 6 degrees, Scarborough 6 degrees, Stowe 5 degrees, Orange Willie Marcus 4 degrees, Hooksville 5 degrees, Ashland 6 degrees, Peterborough 6 degrees. Coburg 5 degrees, Melbourne 8 degrees. So let's go to next tower, which is Washington 3 degrees. So let's go to next tower, which is 3 p.m. So everywhere in Niagara Falls 8.5 degrees, San Rafael, Hamilton 6 degrees, Ogle 6 degrees, Ogle, whole thing is 6 degrees, Brampton, Mississauga 6 degrees, Downtown 6 degrees, Scarborough 6 degrees, Toronto 5 degrees, Newmarket Owensville 5 degrees, Uxbridge 5 degrees, Sasha 6 degrees, Peterborough 6 degrees, Coburg 5 degrees, Balboa 7 degrees, Georgia 5 degrees, Beverly 5 degrees, Barry 5 degrees, Solala is gonna get some 2 degrees. So 2 degrees, Lights at Obey 2 degrees, White Temple Hills in Hanover 2 degrees, Collingwood 3 degrees, Palm Beach 2 degrees, Thunder Beach 1 degree, Salabay 2 degrees, Midland 2 degrees, so 3 degrees. So let's go to without Coburg. So let's go to next tower, which is London. So let's go to 7 a.m. 8 a.m. actually. So Boyles in 0 degrees, 1 degrees actually. Hanover is 1 -1. Line say -1. Hopes Bay 0 degrees. Whitetown -1 degrees. Bombay, Stanby, Salaby -1. Midland -1. Olala is going -1 degrees. Very -1. Beverly Hills is 0 degrees. Georgia 1 degrees. Brampton 0 degrees. Tofu 1 degrees. Scarborough 0 degrees. Down Toronto Mississauga 1 degrees. Hamilton Oakville 1 degrees. Everywhere in Niagara Falls 1 degrees. Oshawa 0 degrees. Coburg 1 degrees. Balboa 1 degrees. Sony Market Owensville 1 degrees. -1 degrees. Hooksville -1 degrees. Peterborough -1 degrees. So let's go to Collingwood, -1 degree. So let's go to next hour. There is one more hour. So let's go to 2 p.m. There is something. So Boyles is 2 degrees, Hannover is gonna be 3 degrees, line said Obey is gonna be Hoseway 2 degrees, line said 3 degrees, Collingwood 1 degrees, Thunderbee 0 degrees, Salome is -1 degrees, no 1 degrees above freezing. Bombay is gonna get some 2 degrees, Finland 3 degrees. Haley is 3 degrees, Georgina is 2 degrees, Olala is gonna be 3 degrees, Bablas is 3 degrees, 4 degrees. Warrington's 3 degrees, everywhere in Agafas Hope 5 degrees, Hamilton Local 4 degrees. Brampton 4 degrees, Mississauga 4 degrees, Atlanta 4 degrees, Scarborough 4 degrees, Stowe 4 degrees, Newmarket Owensville 4 degrees, 3 degrees in Orangeville, Wilkesville 4 degrees, Oshawa 5 degrees, Peterborough 4 degrees, Coburg 4 degrees, Melbourne 5 degrees. So let's go to next hour. It is no next hour. So this is the end of the video actually, but it is 33 minutes.